Hello and welcome to ICG Podcast episode 41. I am Abdul and with me is Yesvanth.
Hey all, how's it going? Episode 41. Thank you. Thank you for joining, and it's good to be back.
Yes, indeed, we took quite a break, I guess, maybe 1 week.
1 week break, yes.
It's a long time because we only do it once a week, so even a 1 week gap seems like a huge time gap.
Huge gap, yeah.
13 days, man. Wow. 14 if you include the podcast. And we already have the first comment of the night. Hello, Sanjay. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Sanjay, thank you for joining, man.
Yes, and oh,
Title is
wait,
wrong.
they put the wrong title. Okay.
Spelling GAMES.
I can fix that later, no issues. But thank you, Angry Wolf.
Yeah,
Thank you for
yeah.
joining. I did it in a rush, but yeah. So, yeah, I didn't catch that.
Aishwarya. Hey, Aishwarya, thank you for joining, man. Yeah, long time, long time.
Yeah,
What happens behind the door remains a secret. It's always a secret. No one knows what's behind these doors.
yeah. Hello, Aishwarya. Thank you for joining. And by the way, Yashwant, the current conspiracy theory is that you have Doraemon locked behind those cupboard.
Uh, I would love to have some Doraemon. Yes. That turns into some mechanical device when I want it to.
I think Doraemon pulls out stuff from its pouch or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Hey,
it gives me all the PS5 discs.
oh, that would be awesome. Hello, Nitron. How are you? Thank you for joining the podcast. We are doing good. How are you?
Hey, Nitron. Thank you for joining, man.
Yes. And Sanjay says you are always welcome. Yes, thank you. He's like, please let
Please
Doraemon.
let all you. Hey, guys. Are you guys okay? Yeah, they seem to be okay.
Doraemon is just one guy. How many Doraemons do you have, man?
That's a good one. Plural, yes.
Yes. But anyways, Aishwarya has a good comment for you, Yashwant.
hmm The games which you never play are pulled out. Oh my God, man. Oh, yeah. That's a punch. That's a big burn. Yeah, I can't come out of that. That's a good one, man. Yeah.
Yep. Uh, if I had Doraemon, he'll just pull out my backlog and I'll be like, oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah. First complete this.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. So, March is coming to an end already. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be April already. Man, it just
One
feels like
fourth. Yeah.
it just feels like 2024 started and it's already gonna be April.
Yeah. One fourth is done. Yeah.
The first quarter is over. Wow.
Yep.
Q1 is done.
Q1
Nice.
is done.
Right. Anyways, so as usual, by the end of the month, we get the announcement for the next month's games. So the PlayStation Plus essential games for April are Immortals of AVM, Minecraft Legends, and Skull the Hero Slayer.
Yeah. Before we continue,
Yeah.
Nitron says, Yeshwant bro, pull out your Doraemon, please. Oh no. They're behind the door for a reason. We can't unleash them.
Yes.
All right.
But
I think Immortals of Avium is a big name, and Minecraft is, of course, a big franchise. Skull, the Hero Slayer. I heard about this, but I'm not quite aware what kind of genre this is. So yeah, I'm aware of Immortals of Avium, Minecraft Legends. That's it. How about you?
Immortals of AVM is really a big name indeed because the entire developers got kicked out as soon as the game failed.
Oh, right.
So yeah, it's not surprising that Sony was like, this game flopped, so we'll give it to the players. Like, okay. Minecraft Legends, I played it when it first released on Xbox Game Pass.
Right. Yeah.
In fact, me and Bilal thought of doing co-op, but then we first did our
Mm,
tutorial separately and finished the first quest or mission or something, and Bilal already uninstalled the game by then,
Oh,
and yeah, I mean, it it's not. It's like very tactical. Like you have to.
Hmm.
It's like a, it's like Clash of Clans meets Minecraft. If that makes any sense.
Oh, okay, okay. It's so
So
strategic.
yeah, so you have to build these sort of blocks which summon your minions, which are used to attack and
Right,
stuff.
right,
So
right.
I was like, not gonna do it. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Nitron is like, Abdul bro, how are you now? I prayed to God for you. Thank you so much for that. As you can see, I'm doing well and good. We're doing the podcast, so yeah, it's good.
Awesome. Before that, Aishwarya says best April Fools by PS Plus
Yeah.
for the April month.
I really consider it April Fool if it's done on the 1st of April, man.
First of
Otherwise,
April.
otherwise it is not considered by me.
Wait, the Tuesday is coming on 2nd of April. Ah,
Yes,
but wait a second. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's not exactly on April 1st.
exactly.
Yeah, but still, good job by PS. I mean the Sony. I don't know, man. They seem to give one good per a quarter. I want to say quarter, but that's a stretch again. Sifu was the best one, I would say, this year. What else? What did you
Plague Tale,
think?
Plague Tale Requiem also.
Plague Tale Requiem. Absolutely. Yes, yes. I, yeah, I think they do this maybe here and there just to keep players subscribed, I suppose. And then they do this, and then they drop out, add these games which are complete. I'm never going to play Minecraft Legends, man. I'm never going to play Immortals of Avium. So I don't know what Skull the Hero Slayer is. So yeah, there's that.
It's a skull that slays heroes. Yeah,
True.
might be interesting. Yeah, Aisha is like somewhere in the world it might be April 1st. Else
Mm.
Asloom is always there. Yes. I see the
Time
server
is
is
relative.
yeah. The server itself is becoming an Asloom day by day. Yeah. And you are one of the reasons for it. So yeah.
What happened?
You don't know, sometimes you just come into ICG and you just like go to random chat and you just be greeted by a long list of GIFs and they won't be relevant at all.
Yeah, yeah.
We all have Asloom inmates in random chat. So yeah. Any new member joins in, they'll be like, what the hell is going on here? In fact, we did have a new member who joined us. He said hi, people said hello, and then after that they continued posting GIFs. And
Uh,
then he's like, only one person welcomed me. I feel like an NPC. And immediately he got a response saying that we are all NPCs. So that's just ICG, man.
we are all playing our part in the game called life.
Indeed, yeah. Sanjay is like, can confirm. See, you can confirm. And Aisha is like, man will awake, boy is the reason. Say what? I don't
Man will
understand,
awake.
sir.
Why is the reason? Yeah, me neither.
I don't understand that. It must be an Ashlum thing. Anyways, Nitron is like Minecraft Legends is a fun game indeed. I personally enjoyed it a lot, but it's not actually made for everyone. I'm a main player who holds patience while playing a specific game. I like it for sure.
Hmm.
Um, and Sanjay is like that Kakashi profile picture guy. Yeah, I know exactly. Even has the name, same as that. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Lightyear Frontier. It's a game I'm hearing for the first time. Whenever I hear about Lightyear, the first thing I remember is Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story.
But like, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. So Lightyear Frontier has surpassed 700,000 players in its first week after launch. Didn't even know the game existed, but it launched and 700,000 people have played it.
I
Okay,
mean, I don't know how these never heard games get this good attention. How does this happen? Maybe one person comes across this, two-person comes across this, and randomly you come across this new game, and then people maybe do they sort these by number of players in Steam or something like that, and then say, hey, this is a game I've never heard of, but these many people are playing, so let me just join and see what is going. Is that how the parallel number catches on like 700, 800, 1 million players? I don't know, but it's interesting and exciting to for me to just see these never heard games that get this much good appreciation.
Yep, yep. Or maybe it's because we are in India. We don't see any other big games except the ones we want to see. Yeah, Ishwari is like it's an assumed joke. Batman is equal to man and Robin is equal to boy. So
Mm.
Batman will awake and Robin will go to sleep. No, Robin will what? I didn't see that. Anyways, never mind. Moving on. I don't want to bring Ashloom into the podcast as well. The server is already infested. So yeah, moving on. Baldur's Gate 3 has sold over 15 million copies, which is awesome. And then the game of the year of 2021, It Takes Two, has sold over 16 million copies 3 years after its launch. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Still, despite the fact that it's free on Game Pass and it's also available till I think maybe 2 to 3 months ago on PS Plus Extra Games
I
Catalog.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, the other interesting news is despite all of the CPU and other issues, the last weekend Dragon's Dogma 2 has surpassed 227,000 players on Steam, which is good. Which is good. And next thing, which was I don't know if people knew about it before or it was leaked or anything, but this was something I saw for the first time. But apparently, a 6 versus 6 PvP shooter called Marvel Rivals has been officially announced. Basically, it's like Overwatch meets Marvel. You choose Marvel
That's what they
heroes.
keep saying. Yeah.
So you choose either Marvel heroes or villains, I don't know, and then you just start shooting the other team. So yeah, I didn't see if they use their own abilities or if they use guns. So it'll be
It's weird. It's weird to see Magneto come out and just shoot.
shoot a gun. I mean, Iron Man using a gun, Captain America using a gun, but I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah,
America
yeah.
guns, not a thing. Thor using a gun will
Uh,
just be very ironic.
Hungry Bull says Lightyear Frontier has a good buzz going for it. A peaceful open world farming game. Hmm, that's nice. And Nitron says, AJ bro, if you don't mind, then can I please know that what's that white thing around your neck? Ah,
Wait, hold on. How come your chat is coming properly and mine is not? Let me refresh it. Okay, I have refreshed it. Okay, good. Right. Ah, yeah. So what did Hungry Will says? He said Frontier has a good buzz going for peace. It's a farming game. Okay.
hmm.
Lightyear, Frontier, and farming. How does that relate to each other?
Farming in space?
Okay, never mind. Yeah. Anyways, so what does Nitron say? Nitron says, "Hey, bro, if you don't mind me, then can I please know what's the white thing?" This is like my tracheostomy tube. It's what I use to breathe because I don't want to tell my entire history, but yeah, it's a tube I use to breathe. And this white thing here is the cap. If I close this only, you can hear my voice. If I remove this, then I breathe through my neck and no sound comes out of my mouth. So yeah, that is that. Anyways, if you need more details, I can always send you a message on Discord because I can type longer than I can talk, obviously. So yeah. Anyways, moving on.
So you now you guys know how much AJ loves to do this podcast.
Uh-huh.
We are here every week and he's here. He's basically doing everything. I just come, sit, and read the document that he prepares again. So every single thing he does from scratch, I just come, sit, and talk to you guys. That's how much he loves to do what we're doing.
Yes, and also now I'm a working class citizen, so the work is
Yeah.
even more tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it doesn't take that much time anyways. It just takes maybe an hour to gather the news. So I just do it like this thing. So yeah. Anyways, Moving on, Limited Run Games will be publishing a physical version of Obsidian's Grounded. The pre-order will start on March 25th. So yeah, uh, like we said before, like these are one of the games that are coming from Xbox to PS. So yeah, physical is coming on Grounded. I mean, Grounded is coming as physical. But yeah, anyway, so next is another news, interesting news. Minecraft is reportedly getting a native PS5 version.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's now. I mean, for now, I think you can play the backward compatible PS4 version. But yeah, I think yeah, it's good. It's a big franchise. People will definitely buy it. It will again sell millions of copies. But I don't know. I don't see a value if they don't justify the PS5 version. But let's see. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I have the PS4 disc. I hope it's a free upgrade or something. Let's see. But anyways, someone new is here. The UBSK. Hello and welcome to the podcast. And he's like,
hey,
AJ,
the UBSK
eh,
tube tubes. I don't know, but
tubes,
the
tubes,
UBSK, the UBSK.
the
That's what I'll call
UBSK.
you. Thank you for joining, man.
Yeah, AJ, I like your hair. Thank you very much. I like it too.
Of course.
It's fine. But yeah. Anyways, and Nitrant says, "Oh, I am very sad for you. I hope you'll get even healthier, bro." Thank you very much. That means a lot. And Angry says, "Frontier used to mean an unexplored, unsettled area, so space frontier is life frontier." Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, I have a slight work to do, so Yashwant, why don't you continue in the meantime?
Sure,
I
sure,
will be
sure.
right
Yeah,
back.
sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, Minecraft. We talked about that, and then Dragon's Dogma 2 update is out on PS5 and the PC. You can switch ray tracing on and off in the options right now. Well, I thought that would have been an option for such a huge game as Dragon's Dogma 2. And the option to set FPS at max 30 FPS in options again. Now you can set your FPS as well, which is a max of 30 for now, and changing the number of art of metamorphosis to 99. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's uh, what to say, a character or some feature or something special, I suppose. So art of metamorphosis, you can uh, change the number to 99, and option to switch motion blur on or off in the options again. Here and there bug fixes, and they said there's a few more changes. I don't know, man. As long as there is transactions, what do you say, microtransactions, uh, I don't uh, like those kind of games. But I heard from this YouTuber, I think he's very famous, Fighting Cowboy. I saw his tweet saying that most of the things that you can get from the microtransactions are not 100% mm, walled with these money transactions. You can achieve them through game progression, but if you want, there's an option for you to buy and get yourself more easy, I suppose. That's the intention. Um, but other than that, man, when initially when it launched, everybody was like, "Oh, this is my GOTY. Everything is so good, so well executed. This is uh, perfectly a game that for the current generation." And then very immediately, because of microtransactions, the Steam reviews went mostly negative, which is very bad to see. But I don't know. Let's see how it progresses. But that's with the Dragon's Dogma 2 update. And then Jim Ryan confirmed that the final number of PS2 consoles sold is 160 million units. Previously, it was said that it was 155 million. I think when they stopped the production, or when they officially stopped it, they didn't release the number of units that PS2 sold. But in one of the PlayStation podcast, Jim Ryan now confirmed that the final number of PS2 is 160 million units. That's huge. PS2 was the turning point for PlayStation. That's what everybody says. And yeah, I think 116 million units is not a small number for that time when it was nobody, I think, spending hundreds of dollars for for a device that's only catered for playing games, I suppose. It's good. 160 millions. That's GG. And then this is from US Central. Xbox and Toys for Bob, the Spyro and Crash Bandicoot studio, has reportedly reached an agreement for Toys for Bob's first game as an independent studio. It's a game similar to games Toys for Bob made in the past. Hmm.
Right.
So whatever the Spyro or Crash Bandicoot franchise you liked and you have been very well-known games. So their first game is going to be as an independent studio. That's GG for them, man. A studio should be independent, should have the creative independence, not just namesake independent. So I hope that this is going to be a big and successful game for them.
Yeah,
Any
well,
points to add?
yeah, before I do something, Angry Wolf has said change your appearance. I guess I knew what that is for. And Itron is like, Yashwant bro, have you played Lies of P? He hasn't played anything, and if he does say that he has played, that is Lies of Y.
Nice of five. Oh my God, that's good. That's good.
Yes.
Apologies, mate. Um, Life is happening to me at the incredibly fast pace. I'm not able to find time to play games. I know this is very ironic. As the creator of ICG, I feel so bad, man. I have to dust off my PS5. The good thing that I do is I clean out my PS5 every single month without missing it. Even though I'm not playing it, I take it out outside of my house, remove the plates, clean it, brush it, and then put it back together and then seal it. That's what I'm doing basically. I don't know. I turn it on and then do the updates and then turn it off. I am I'm sad for myself, man. I need to find time. But yeah, so many things are happening in my life. I need to find some time, but I agree. I am not able to find time and I need to do that.
Right. Well, before I say my points, the UBSK says, bros, Stellar Blade demo looks awesome. Savika, it's seen though. I mean, I know the demo is out. Everyone has played. I mean,
Yeah,
many
yeah.
people have played. Many people have played. Some were very impressed. I had a lot of complaints about the pairing in the game.
Mm.
So they say it's okay for the first time, but if it's like you get a continuous, if you get continuously attacked, the second to third time to parry is difficult and stuff like that. I decided long back that I'm not going to play the demo and then carry over my progress
Be
because
impressed.
no, I don't want to play just for an hour and then have to wait an entire month again to play the rest of the game. So I decided I'll play it once I get the disc completely. That is that. So yeah, I will play it once the game launches officially and I get my own disc. So yeah.
Awesome.
Anyways, Yashwant went through the previous points, but I'll just go through it once again. So as you know, Dragon's Dogma update is out, so now you can switch on or switch off ray
We don't
tracing.
need to. I think we discussed pretty thoroughly. We can go from Yoshi P.
Right, but the art of metamorphosis, you didn't know what that was. That is
I didn't
basically
know what that was.
that is used to change the appearance of your character. Initially, when the
Uh,
game launched, you only had one save file and save slot, and you can only change the appearance of your character for the first time you created. If you don't like the appearance, even if you delete the character and save, the save is saved in the Capcom servers. So your character, even if you delete it, it doesn't delete it. So yeah, uh, now they've given you the option.
Nitron says, Ishwan, no need to worry, bro. Life is always way more important than games. We love you. Oh my God, that is so. That I'm, I don't know. I'm, I'm out of words, man.
Yes,
That's
speechless. Nitron has rendered
speechless.
Yasvan
Yeah.
speechless.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Jim Ryan says 160
Yeah.
million.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think he finally confirms.
Nice. Time to update Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Yoshi P has said it's a secret why there are so many Final Fantasy 9 references in Dawn Trail, which is like I think one of the expansions for Final Fantasy 14 online. So yeah, the Nvidia leak from a few years ago mentioned a Final Fantasy 9 remake.
Remake.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
how many Final Fantasies are they going to remake? But yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm sincerely surprised on how accurate the Nvidia leak turned out to be. It's on point after on point after on point. Like what games were going to the PS exclusive games, what were coming to the PC, they were all correct. And just to imagine that the games which were never even announced were leaked in that game. How does this happen? I mean, does a studio go out and tell to these NVIDIA and AMD, "Hey, hey, guys, FYI, in 2 or 3 years, we don't even know what we are going to name the game, but this is what you're going to do," and then they just put it in their database? What is it? Is it like the minutes of meeting thing that they do? There's so many games that were leaked, and I would say I don't know what didn't happen. Maybe those the ones that didn't even get announced, I suppose, yet. Maybe they were cancelled before they were ready to be shipped or ready to be developed or whatever it is. So that was a big leak.
I have a conspiracy theory of my own.
Okay.
I, I think that Nvidia, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think many game devs use Nvidia graphics cards for their rendering and stuff, I guess. So
Mm.
maybe when Nvidia ships out those cards to those companies, they put in a secret chip inside which takes a log of every thing written on this thing. So it goes back to their servers and they're like,
So
oh, they're working on this. This is what
they're
they're
working
getting.
on this. Let's just log this in our database.
Yeah, so they get to know about other stuff before anyone else does. So it could be possible. They're spying on people because with their own graphic card. So yeah,
Yeah. You are giving complete control. Why can't it's not a far fetched to assume.
yeah. In fact, Hungry Wolf says anything that comes to PC goes through Nvidia.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I think that just sounds like some sort of villain's dialogue or something. You have to go through me first.
Go through me first. Nvidia is the
Uh,
gate.
yeah.
Yeah.
It says AJ bro, what are your opinions about Stellar Blade? Also kindly tell us your rating of Stellar Blade if you have played the demo. My opinions about Stellar Blade is well known in the server. Just go to that forum, you'll know pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. We have a thread, right?
Yeah, we have a forum. Threads are old news.
Right, right. Forum, right.
Also kindly tell us your rating of Stellar Blade if you played the demo. Like I said before, I'm not playing the demo. I'm just gonna go straight to the game and play it. And unlike you, I'm not gonna give my review within just 5 hours of playing it. I'll give it after I've completed the game.
Completed them
So that will take some time. I will take my own sweet time. Don't worry. I intend to spend as much time with Eve as possible.
as possible.
Yes. Anyway, Sangrul says they need drivers for their games.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. All their
That driver
games.
needs to be optimized. Yeah.
Yes. And so basically all games are cars and Nvidia sends
I
them the
think the
drives.
DirectX, the Direct 9X or whatever, the Windows one it's called, right? That's the interface between the software and the actual graphics card. These are the drivers, I suppose. The Direct 9X or DirectX that talks to these drivers of the hardware. Then that translates and says, okay, this is how you need to render it. This is how you need to run it. So if you want to build something, drivers are the first thing that you have to go through. So yeah, it's pretty important. That gateway is pretty necessary.
Indeed. Anyways, the UBSK says regret not putting in money in Nvidia back in 2023. Um, I didn't have a few $100 lying around in my bank account to put on any stocks anyways, so
I
I don't
mean,
care.
the AI just, I mean, just imagine the crypto thing. Even with the crypto thing, the Nvidia didn't see the gem that it saw with the AI. Just AI is impacting every single body. The crypto not. Crypto is basically if you're interested, you invest. If you want to make some quick bucks, or if you're smart, or if you have some liquid cash to burn, that's where crypto was. You want to do something risky, you invest it. But AI touches every single person in some way or another. So it's a big bet, and Nvidia is basically leading it as of now. So uh, that's the reason it basically almost, I don't know, maybe it was doubled or something, from what it was in 2013, sorry, 2023, now to 2024. So it's the safe. I would say if you have put like $200, it would be 400 for now, easy. Yeah. Nitron says I also can't play it. You can't play it or you won't play it. There's a there's a difference. So maybe your PlayStation is in your hall, and if you play such game, everybody will notice. So I see. Um, I'm fortunate to have my PS5 and I have my monitor, everything set up in my own room. So, but I still don't find time, unfortunately,
He
to
can't
play
play
any
it.
game.
He can't play it because he's an Xbox user.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. I got it. I got it.
Yes.
Should have thought that.
Yeah. Anyways, you didn't know that, so it's excusable.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, on the topic of Yoshi P, he has teased that more ports of Final Fantasy 16 will be coming after the PC port, and he even initially he said that once the PC version is released, we're thinking about hopefully moving to other platforms as well. However, that's not really talking about the story. It's more about moving it onto different platforms. And then in another interview with the Games with Yoshipi said that they're thinking of ports, but this time they said consoles. He said that
Mhm.
once the PC things is released, we'll start thinking about ports to other consoles as well. I don't know. Maybe there'll be an Xbox Series X version, Xbox X Series
Mhm.
XS, and then maybe a Switch 2 version. Who knows? Maybe. And Nitron is like, no, bro, it's not like that. Actually, I don't have a PS5. Yes, which I already told him.
Yeah.
Hungry Wolf is Meta is about to buy 7 billion worth Nvidia cards by the end of this year. And Natron is like, no way, AJ knew that. Knew what, man? That you have an
You are
Xbox.
Xbox, that he was an Xbox player. Yeah.
I gave you the achievement hunter role. Don't you think I know you have an Xbox?
Yeah, he's pretty invested in people who are part of our server, so he has good memory. And that's crazy, man. Meta is about to invest $7 billion worth. Oh my God, Nvidia cards by end of this year. They needed something powerful to make Mark look good in the metaverse. So I think they are going to invest.
All MetaQuest 4s will be powered by
Wow.
proprietary NVIDIA graphic
Nvidia
processors.
graphic cards. Yeah, yeah. But that's crazy. Yeah.
Hyrule
I think
says,
I think again. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, you go ahead. I read comments all the time, so you go
Okay.
ahead.
I think by next year, Meta will have some more than 500,000 Nvidia H100 cards. Hmm. I think the
Wow.
recent ones released were B, right? Blackwell or something. That's the card's name. So I don't know. Were they investing in the latest ones or the A100? I think A100 is old news. So H100 and then B100 or something. So Blackwell is the new architecture, I suppose. And then card is the H100. I don't know. I didn't see the complete uh, the presentation that they had, but yeah. It's good. They have the craziest things down the line. They can back it up with their words. So I would say don't bet against Nvidia now.
No one actually did bet against them. They just don't like the way it's going because Nvidia is like, oh, we have no competition, so let's just focus
Yeah,
on AI.
exactly.
We're just gonna
Yeah,
focus on AI. We're gonna forget about gaming. Just make it more and more expensive and only for supercomputers. So it's now completely up to AMD to come and save the day. Let's hope they do so.
competition is always necessary for somebody to pull somebody down, man. It's if there's no competition, it's like monopoly. They set everything. They set the price. You have no option but to go with that. So it's always good to have a competition.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if AMD steps up their game even a little bit and they focus completely on gaming, then in the future everyone will be like, ah, Nvidia is too expensive. We'll just go with AMD. They just do the job. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Hungry Will says H100 is the latest A1 AI card. Sadly, we can't play games on it. We can tell the AI to play some games for itself. Who knows? That
Uh,
could be possible. But yeah, well, this bit of news is very interesting because it's the 30th anniversary of Elder Scrolls. Man,
hmm,
wow.
30 years. Nice.
This game is older than me. I mean, the series is older than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a huge thank you thing and all. I skipped that. I just went to the important part. I mean, which is, and I quote, last but not least, yes, we are in development of the next chapter, the Elder Scrolls 6. Even now, returning to Tamriel and playing early builds has us filled with the same joy, excitement, and promise of adventure. End quote. So
Nice.
yeah, um, instead of giving me this quote, give me the game so that it will justify my purchase of a Series X. I I bought it. I think I bought it maybe 5 6 years too early. I guess right now.
Yeah.
I just hope they make it for this generation, man. At least
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
make one version for the Series X. Mm, I don't know, man. Please, just please. I don't because I don't plan on going to the next generation of Xbox because I mean this is my
It's going
first
to be, they're
di-
pushing for complete digital, I
digital.
see.
I mean this is the first time I stepped into the Xbox platform. Felt it is really nice, and yeah, I mean I am upset about the fact that my entire Xbox library is digital, and I don't buy too much because mostly I just play on Game Pass because of the indies, and if they're really good indies, I get 100%, and then move on to the next indie. And now because of my job, I couldn't even play any of the indies. Sad life, sad life. But yeah, anyways, so I don't want, and also regarding that, there's these leaked images going online about the white,
Yeah.
fully digital
Digital only Series
Series
X.
X. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, the future is not looking like one which
It's
I'll be
looking
sticking
bleak.
around. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I don't want to stick around for Xbox next generation. So I mean, yeah. Anyways, Nitron says, bro, you won't believe your server is actually the largest legit Indian gaming community based Discord server in the whole India. Did you go to
Yeah.
each and every single gaming server in India to check that out? Dude, please provide your source, man. Don't say trust me, bro. Please provide your source.
No, but I think it makes sense, I would say, because the exposure, the visibility that we have, and obviously you and Bilal making it what it is. So I'm not surprised.
I mean, it's not difficult to surprise you, so I'm not surprised about that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to I mean, I have been into a couple of gaming servers, but they're either too Indian or either too gaming. I don't know.
I know. I think we are officially the biggest gaming focused Indian Discord server for sure.
It'll be legit. Legit. Anyways, Hungry Wolf says maybe we'll cover the Xbox foreign store news. Do I have to? Why, man? I don't even want to cover the Indian ones. I have to. I am. In fact, I'm. You made me remember something I'm very pissed off about.
Hmm.
they in November of 2023, they slowly started rolling out the ability to pay for stuff you buy on the Microsoft Store or on Xbox
Hmm.
with UPI in India. And by I think by January or some early February, some member on the server was like, "I got UPI option," and I checked, I didn't get it. And then lots of other people got, a few friends of mine got it. I'm like, "Where the heck is my UPI option?" And then I think in the middle of February, I think around 20th or 21st or something, I check and UPI is there, but then no games are there on sale. So I'm like, I'll buy it on sale. And then maybe a week later, games go on sale. I immediately go to buy them and they remove the UPI option for me. It's
Maybe
been
they're testing it.
not testing it, man. You don't give something to a child and take it back and be like, we're just testing it. I'm like, they gave me UPI, there was no sale. Then they gave me a sale and they took away UPI. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you? It's been 2 months. I still haven't got an answer.
Nice.
Anyways, Nitron is here to say yes, bro, because every other Indian Discord server is either based on Free Fire or BGMI.
Okay, okay, okay.
There are some several servers like yours, but they don't reach the member count milestone as your server. Ah, okay, yeah.
We do have the member count. I agree.
It's a very nice number right now, 7,069.
69. There goes the eyebrows.
Yes. And Hungry Wolf's comment is something which I will cover in the future in this episode itself. But
In
yeah,
this episode. Yeah.
yeah. So, but anyways, I'll read out his comment for you guys because Yashwant says the comments don't show up once this video is done. So,
Yeah.
Hungry Wolf says Xbox may add and slash is open to Epic and Steam to their consoles. So yeah, we'll get to that.
I think itch.io also, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, we will get to that.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a rumor, but according to Dusk Golem, I don't know who the hell he is or who they are, who she is. I don't know, man.
Okay.
You have to be careful these days with
If
the
you want
pronouns.
to go that direction, you have to talk about pronouns as well. So
Yeah,
let's just say that according to Dusk Column. So the pronouns and everything. We don't want to open the can of worms.
exactly. Yeah, so I don't want to insult anybody or offend anybody. So I had to say he, they, she,
Oh no no
or
no.
Dusk Golem, it. Whatever it says, it is also included. But yeah, before I move on, Sanjay says, are you aware of the issue in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that blocks your progress in a side quest? I haven't even started the game, man. How will I know about any bugs? But yeah, I think
Good to know. So if anybody is playing, please be aware of that.
yeah, check with everyone else in our forum who has played it and finished the game, or check on Reddit because I don't know about any of the side quests. Anyways, coming back to this rumor, apparently Monster Hunter Wilds is fully open world and will launch in Q1 2025, along with lots of other Capcom games, or like a lot of Capcom games. Yeah,
Like a lot of
Capcom. It's so Q1 2025. Ah,
nice.
yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 also launched in Q1 2024. Interesting. Yeah. Anyways, this news was shocking to me when I read it, but Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice wasn't available on Xbox Japan until March 26th of this year. That game came out
Hmm.
in 2017.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, these guys didn't have it for 6 to 7 years. Wow. And so, yeah, it also joined Game Pass on the same date. So, great. The UBSK says news GTA 6 getting delayed to 2026. That will
No,
also
actually,
that is also something I'm going to cover. But anyways, yeah, Yashwanti, go ahead.
will sorry, yes. I think that turned out to be not true because Bloomberg revealed that the GTA management or somebody from the GTA teams did confirm that it's going according to the plan and it is going to release at the scheduled 2025 timeframe. Those were just rumors. maybe false rumors for sure. I think it's confirmed now. It's on track by the GTA team. I mean, what do you expect, man? This is a generational game that's going to impact or have some influence for generations to come. And what game was delivered at the promised time in these days? None. What's the biggest thing? So basically, it turned out to be false rumor. So it's going to come at the, I mean, the scheduled time, 2025.
And Sinseeper has joined the podcast. Hello, Sinseeper. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing?
Hey, Sinsipa, thank you for joining, man.
Right. Anyways, the next thing is mentioned by Bloomberg. They said that the teams at Tencent's Timmy and Lightspeed Studios are reportedly working on a PAL World clone, a game with pet companions and stylized violence, according to people familiar with the matter. Oh my god, as
Palworld itself is a
Scroot.
clone of a Pokemon, and then these guys are going to be a clone of Palworld. And I also heard they are trying this for the smartphone. So,
I mean, yeah, Tencent is basically mobile
oh
company.
my
So.
God. So, I don't know what to say, man.
It is what it is. But yeah, Angry Wolf has got a point. Hi-Fi Rush. They didn't even say that the game that they were making the game. It was shadow dropped.
Yeah.
And okay, this is interesting. Nitron says, you know what? I promote your server a lot in my class slash school, and some of them even join. Haha. Thank you
Thank you,
very much,
man.
man.
Thank you, Nitron. That means a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, word of mouth spreads better, I guess.
Word
Right?
of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth is better
More
than
powerful. Yeah.
better than Twitter and I mean, sorry, X. And
Anything,
that's,
man. Word
yeah,
of mouth is the, how to say, the most impactful marketing or advertisement you can have.
yeah. Look at Dark Souls One. Word of mouth made it as popular as it is now.
Yeah.
Now you just have to say, you just have to release a game with Dark Souls, and people will buy it. And it's there.
Yes.
Anyways,
Souls like, and it,
yeah,
it gets its attention.
indeed. Anyways, so Bandai Namco has released three free games from its indie games label Gyar Studio. Gyar Studio. Okay,
Mhm.
Gyar Studio. Gyar, 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 Gyar. Okay. Anyways, so the three games are Boomeroad. That sounds like insulting a very old road, Boomer Road. But
Boomer
yeah,
Road.
Boomer Road. The other one is Doronko Wanko. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
Last one is NOTTOLOT. Who comes up
Not
with
a
these
lot.
names, man? Who comes up
The
with these names?
crazy names. Yeah.
Yeah, but if any of you guys are interested in claiming these games, I've linked them in the description below. So go ahead and add them to your Steam library. I just did before the podcast. I always like free games, whether I'm going to play them or not. So yeah,
Everybody likes free games.
yes, everybody likes free games. Only thing is we don't have time to play them.
Time to play them. True.
Yeah, but then again, yeah, this is basically what Yashan said. But yeah, Bloomberg says that there's no indication that anything significant has changed at GTA 6 development. Games are always behind schedule, and the reactions to a potential delay are overblown.
Yeah,
People are
these
like,
days they say that it's delayed, and people are like, "Oh no, what did you expect, man? This is a big game. It's definitely going to be delayed here and there. Maybe a month, maybe 2 months, who knows? Maybe a year. But for now,
I
it's
mean,
false and
yeah,
it's on track."
some guys are already like, GTA 6 will only come out in 2026. Yeah, and anyways,
Mm.
Nitron is like, not Gear, but it is Gear Studios, Gyar. So Gear. Anyways, I forgot to check up on this guy, but that's my
Mhm.
mistake. I completely forgot. I was busy. But apparently, there's this guy who's, I don't know if he's a journalist or something, but his name is Chris String. Chris String.
Mhm.
Chris String. If you just put the words together, it just makes sounds like some word. Chris String. Interesting, interesting. What? Okay. Anyways, I'll just call
Nice.
him. I'll just call him Chris. Never mind. Anyways, Chris heard at GDC. I'm gonna guess that's Game Developers
Developer
Conference.
conference.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, he heard a games developer conference from a major company who released a big game last year. They don't know why they even bother supporting Xbox since the majority of the sales are on PSN, PS5 and PC. Oh my god. Okay. He also heard that Xbox is now putting less focus on Game Pass. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I know why they decided to keep the sources anonymous. Because whoever finds out those guys, I'm sure everyone is going to go and attack them. Wow, but
But
yeah, go ahead.
again, I'm not surprised the way Xbox is pivoting. Um, they are basically going to be kind of a software as a service or game as a service in future, kind of a view from Xbox point of view. I think their Xbox console sales are minimal compared to what Nintendo and PlayStation does in at scale. Um, yes, of course they are a player. Of course it's number three, but still, um, to have the presence that PlayStation and Nintendo has, and to not be at the same level as them, you will start to wonder: is this the direction that I would like to continue in the future, or should I be kind of a third-party player and then bring all the games to all the platforms and then earn money from that stream? So again, most of I'll, for example, right, if I tweet anything related to PlayStation or related to Xbox, PlayStation tweet gets minimum 3 times of visibility than the tweet related to Xbox. That's how I mean, that's how um, uh, PlayStation is bigger than Xbox in India. So yeah, I think it's accurate, but we have to see what's the future of Xbox as a hardware console gaming um, company. But let's see.
Right. Anyways, the UBSK has said a comment. Heard about the layoffs at Sony. Did a new one happen? Because
I don't know.
the
Yeah, I didn't see any Sony layoffs. That was long ago. When the entire London studio was laid off, but after that I didn't
yeah.
not
I
hear
mean,
anything.
yeah. I think we covered that. We spoke about them laying off a
Maybe if
few.
he was talking about that, yes, we did cover about that very long ago. But if there's a new one, we were not aware.
Yeah, I mean, did they lay off somebody now? I haven't heard about it,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Ubisoft laid off 24 or 25 people recently.
Yeah,
That's and then of course Embracer is there. But yeah, we didn't hear anything about Sony in the past 2 weeks.
yes, exactly. And Angry Wolf is like, this is where the other market front comes in for Xbox. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Anyways, moving on. So apparently, developers told Chris Ding, okay, Chris. The developers told Chris at Game Developer Conference that they don't see why a PS5 Pro is needed and that the launch PS5 didn't even fulfill its potential. Yes, finally, someone has said something proper. He says developers don't seem to feel they need it. They weren't really making the most of the PS5 in the first place. I mean, yeah,
Oh, that's
finally.
nice, man. Wow.
People actually talking some sense.
Nitron says, bro, I was not pointing your mistake. Actually, you were saying it in a way that it sounded like cat. I don't know. Maybe it's a Hindi word.
It's not a Hindi word, but it's a Gen Z word. Cat.
Cat.
Apparently,
I don't know.
it's offensive. Means big peaches, I guess. But yeah,
I'm a millennial, so I wouldn't know.
I'm a millennial too. I'm an old guy. I have two nephews. Yes, so I'm an old guy. So yeah, and still maidenless. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, anyways, the developers, whoever told Chris this, hats off to you guys. It's something that we also been talking about a lot. Why the hell do we need a PS5 Pro? PS5 itself is not performing fully. They're not taking advantage of it. And then again, of course, there are always these other annoying part people in this, the other side always complaining like, oh no, it cannot do not native 4K 60. Oh no, it cannot do this, it cannot do that.
Sorry, Hungry Wolf says, let's just agree we are too old for this.
Yeah, man, we are too old for
I
this.
can sense his tiredness from just this comment, man. I'm with
I
you,
mean,
brother. I'm with you.
yeah, because I think we all three are in the same age group. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we just we just
Oh,
we just come to we just reach that point in life, just like, man, we don't care anymore. We just want to do what we want to do. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. So Phil Spencer told Polygon what he thinks an Xbox handheld should be. He says, and I quote, "Look at the real inflection points in our industry. Like look at the Wii. It was hardware innovation that was linked with great software innovation. The things that usually frustrate me are more Windows based than device based, which is an area I feel some ownership of. Like, I want to be able to log in with the controller. I got a list of things we should go do." So, basically, to summarize it, he wants to turn it on with the controller and not to sign into Windows to use a handheld.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I, maybe,
I think he is trying to do something good here, but let's see how they will do it.
I mean, he's taking inspiration from the Wii. If you guys remember the Wii, that was quite a big success. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's surprisingly so outsold the PS3 and Xbox 360. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, mostly because of Wii Sports,
Sports. Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
at that time it is not just
So
because
funny.
kids are playing. It's because it allowed anyone of whatever age they wanted in the family to just come and just swing a controller in front of their faces and play
Yeah.
badminton and stuff like that. So I mean, it's understandable. But yeah, anyways, Nathan says you and Yashwant are the same age or what? There's a 1 year gap, but yeah,
Yeah.
more the same. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, so the same interview with Polygon, they asked Phil Spencer about the layoffs, the console business, and the exclusives. He said that the layoffs are for growth. He says the console market isn't growing, which is true. Gen Z players on mobile, which is also true. New AAA IPs are a big risk. That is also true. So, maybe layoffs for
Mm,
growth is maybe the one thing I don't agree with, but the other 3 points, I think he's on point with those three. He finally says the math on making a game has definitely changed. I should have said some math formula has changed, but I mean, okay, fine. And yeah, and as Hungry Wolf says earlier, Phil Spencer wants the Epic Game Store, itch.io, and other stores available on Xbox.
yeah.
So yeah,
For now, Hungry Wolf says, imagine we're releasing during the COVID times. Everybody will play sports from home. They
yeah.
are on top shape.
I mean, yeah. Imagine the people who used to work out. They're like, "Oh no, I can't go to the gym. Oh no, I can't do this." Turn on the Wii and then start doing push-ups.
Oh my God, Nitron,
Doing this.
it's a good one, wait.
Wait, hold on. Let me read
What
it.
is
What is
what
Gen
is
Z?
Gen Z? I heard that it's a new series of Prime Video. It's Gen V, I think you're talking about, and it's a spin-off series from the Boys series. Actually, it's not Gen Z, but you're so close. Oh boy,
Natron. Basically, you are Gen Z.
you are Gen Z. Yeah,
People who were born in the year 2000.
97, I guess.
No, I think it is 98, 98 and above.
Oh,
Yeah,
98.
but most people just decide to just choose 2000 because it's cooler. So
Cooler.
Gen
Okay.
Z, Gen Z is basically people who started from the years 2000 and above. So and I think people from the year 2010 onwards are called the iPad generation or I generation, I guess.
There's a name, but I don't remember. But yeah, every 10, I mean every decade, there's a generation, I guess.
Well, only after millennials they decide to do that because every decade something new comes along. So
New
yeah.
comes out. Yeah, yeah,
Anyway, Sanjay says layoffs means less employees, so less money to pay and more money to show as
yeah, yeah.
result of investment.
I agree. Yeah, these layoffs are just a reason for these organizations to get more, what you say, more margin, I would say. Less employees, less money or profit shared, I suppose.
Right. As well, this Gen Z conversation has sparked up some comments. UBSK says born between 97 to 2013, I guess it's Gen Z. Hungary
Exactly.
Wolf says
Yeah.
they might prefer Zoomers instead of Gen Z, maybe. Zoomers. Why? Because they use Zoom for video calling? Zoomers?
Gen Z, right? Maybe Zoomers. Yeah.
People born after 2010 are called Gen. Damn, this heart emoji. It's always blocking
Alpha,
my text.
Alpha. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Yes, that's correct. I think 2013 or something, I guess, are called Alpha, Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha. Then what is next? Alpha,
Beta.
beta, gamma,
Yeah, yeah,
delta.
Lambda, Delta, all those things. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not keeping up with generations. The only generation I'll know is maybe boomers and then millennials and
Millennials. Yeah.
maybe Gen Z, and that's it. So, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so moving on, developers from Slay the Spire and Darkest Dungeon say that big Game Pass and Epic exclusive deals have dried up for indie devs, which is
Mm.
bad because indie devs basically kind of sort of depended on Game
The
Pass
subscriptions.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and then Game Pass and Epic exclusive deals in order to spread the awareness and popularity of their games for more people to reach it and guess. But yeah, they're saying if it's drying up, then that's bad news.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sinseeper says,
No, before
Gents,
that,
yeah, oh yeah,
there's. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sanjay says, Gen this, Gen that. These aren't to show generational gaps, only to show degeneration between each generation. Yeah,
Oh my God.
nice one, man. Nice.
Um.
You
Yeah.
have my seal of approval.
After all.
That is nice. Since he says Gen Sigma coming soon.
Okay. Alpha after Sigma. Okay. 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 Got
We need Gen Giga
Giga
Chads.
chats.
Yeah. Natron says no offense to anyone, but kids these days are actually too annoying and get tired too easily, and they keep using phone, laptop 24/7 and become weak like an old man.
Old man. Oh boy. Yeah, their attention span is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I can imagine the 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds reels are
I
pretty,
blame them.
pretty,
Yeah, I blame YouTube
yes,
Shorts, Instagram Reels, and
reels and
Tik.
TikToks.
I think that
Yeah,
is one good thing that our Prime Minister did. That is ban TikTok.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think immediately Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. Just for
Release reels.
no
Yeah,
Meta and Google were like, we should capitalize on that, and then they
actually,
made
yes, yes.
YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. And
Instagram reels. Yeah, but yeah, I do blame these short forms. The attention span is the biggest reason.
indeed, Angry Wolf is to him we are all old men. And yeah, I'm an old man, man. I'm an old man. And since he was like, that's just the current lifestyle.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, because many households, both parents are working. They don't have much time to spend with their kids, so the only option they see when their kid gets annoyed or starts crying is like, here, watch a video on the phone. Here, play a game on the phone. Here, take this phone. Get away.
Oh God.
So, yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah, and they become weak like an old man. I don't see kids playing outside these days, man. People like it's either that they're not interested in going out to play. They don't make friends outside to play, or there are some paranoid parents who are like, don't go outside and get dirt or dusty. You'll get some sort of infection. Use Dettol and all that stuff. So, I don't know, man. It's just different. Everything's different. Anyways, yeah, moving on. So Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry has established SOFU. Oh man, I just remembered seafood. This is like SOFU. So
You
they
know
were,
what? I remember tofu.
yes, that was also something I remember. Tofu.
Yeah.
SOFU. Okay, so SOFU is apparently an acceleration program specifically for Japan's indie game dev scene. The
Nice.
program will provide the developers with financial support and mentorship. That is the sort of government we need
That's
in
a
other
very
places.
good thing. That's a very good thing, man. Wow. Wow. I mean,
Yeah,
Japan is well known for anime and the games and indie games and
yeah.
JRPGs and everything. So they are definitely doing something very good. And other governments should have something like this to
I
promote
think
indie games, the small studios, the underdogs, and give the financial help and the boost that they need.
yeah, I think in one of our previous episodes I covered the fact that Germany was doing something similar. The German government was also funding with the new with
Yeah,
all
yeah.
small developers and studios to help them grow. So yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, indeed,
Germany and Japan. Yeah.
indeed. Anyways, Hungry Wolf says to combat short attention span, ICG podcast keeps getting longer. That just that just means more people stop watching. Man, if this is the case, their attention span is so low, they'll be like, "Oh no, it's 1 hour long. I'm not watching that stuff."
I'm not watching
Hmm.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, UBS cases. No offense, but I assume Nitron trains like David Goggins. I'm sorry, but who's David Goggins?
I'm not aware as well. Sorry. Yeah.
Natron is like, no, bro. Why do you think like that? You don't look old at all. If I'm talking about an old person, that I don't mean you or any other person here. Dude, we are all joking, man. Why are you getting
Yeah,
serious?
yeah, yeah.
We never get serious here,
We
unless we
never.
talk.
We are pretty chill dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Unless we are talking about Embracer, we are never serious at all.
Still, yeah, yeah. You see where we are. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how chill we are.
yeah. We are very chill. In fact, I put my AC on. I'm feeling cold right now. We're too chill. Yeah, it is. And since Zipper has come to ask us this question for another time, but
Yep.
yeah, did you guys like the Stellar Blade demo? And is it a day one purchase? So, Yeshwan didn't have time to even download it. In fact, it
Download
doesn't.
the demo.
In fact,
Yeah.
he doesn't even know the demo is there. It has come out in
Ah,
the
it
first place.
is. It is. I know. I know. Yeah.
Wo- Mind is blown.
I
My
did.
mind is blown. Yashwant,
I did tweet about it actually. Yeah, I think yesterday maybe I had tweeted that. Yeah, the demo is available.
yes, my mind is blown.
No.
Yashwant actually knew about the demo, but okay, yeah.
I heard. Okay, I'll say that. As of now, I've heard good things, not many bad things, and people are just waiting for the reviews to drop and then make the purchase. If the reviews are good, I think it's going to be a big success game.
Yeah. But anyways, like I said before, I'll say it again. I'm not playing the demo. I'm just going to straight away play the game because I do not want to play 1 hour of the game and wait an entire month to play the rest of the game. So yeah. And also, is it a day one purchase? No, I will not purchase it on day one. I have already pre-ordered it. I'm just,
You'll
I'm
get it
just,
on day one. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Like I said before, I'm not pre-ordering any game, so I'm not pre-ordering it. I will buy it after it is released. So yes, because no matter how stellar the babe is, I'm not pre-ordering any game. So yeah. Anyways, the UBS case is just for fun. I'm not old. Yeah, man, it's fun. Whether you're old or not, it's just as long
ICG
as
is for all age groups.
as long as you have fun, it doesn't matter if you're old. Unless, of course, you get some back pain and you're like, oh, I cannot have any fun anymore.
I'm an old man.
Yeah. Anyways, Hungry Wolf is like David Goggins is man who keeps training and running ultra marathons. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
when it comes to this,
That's
I'll be serious. I'm too old for that kind of stuff. And then Cincy is like David is just built different. I mean, yeah, if he's running ultra marathons, then of course. Nathan is like, I swear, Hungry Wolf knows literally everything in the world at this point.
I keep the same thing. I think the same thing. It's like Hungry Wolf comes to the save. He comes to the rescue. You don't know something? I think he's the Wikipedia for ICG. Whatever you
Yeah,
want, go to Hungry Wolf and he'll give you the shortest and precise answer for what you're looking.
yeah, Hungry Wolf's appetite is just devouring knowledge. That's why
Knowledge.
he's always hungry. See, even comments saying that, yeah, even know when
I
GTA
don't
6
know.
is.
Yeah.
So now
He
we
has
know,
the insider knowledge.
so now we know that Hungry Wolf's side hustle is being an employee at Rockstar.
Extra. Yeah, secret employee.
Yes, it
He,
is.
he has to keep it secret. Then the CIA, the and all these secret agents, the MI6, working at Rockstar for GTA 6 is the most secret job in the world right now.
That's even more secret than IMF. They'll give Tom Cruise a run for his money. Yeah.
Uh, Impossible Mission Force.
Yes.
Right.
Right. Anyways, Thunderful and Head Up are going to be splitting up. Splitting up. Okay.
Mm.
They're both studios. Thunderful and Head Up. Okay. Anyways, Thunderful will sell Head Up for $500,000 to Dister
No,
Schweller.
data.
Sorry, Dieter Schweller. Schweller. Scholler. I can't pronounce this name, man.
No
Yashant,
worries. It's a German.
you try pronouncing it. I want to see how good your German is.
Ah, I can see that it's Dieter. That's pretty easy.
Yes,
Scholar.
scholar. Okay, fine. Yes, okay. So Yashwant is better at German than me. The Dieter Scholler. So next time I'm not going to be pronouncing names. I'll tell Yashwant to read it instead. So yeah, apparently he's the founder of Head Up. So he's going to be sold
Getting
his
his company back, I
back for
suppose.
$500,000.
Right.
So it's like Yashwant finds ICG. I'm selling ICG to him for $500,000.
Myself. Yeah, yeah.
That's just stupid, man. That's just stupid. Anyways, the transaction includes a back catalog of 80 titles and a
Mm,
pipeline of 5 games. And Thunderful will retain control over select assets and IPs. Okay, cool.
yes. Yeah, yeah.
And then Sanjay is like, Hungry Wolf Spider-Man 3 game when? And Hungry Wolf says, first we remaster Spider-Man 2 for PS5 Pro.
Yes, yes,
Um,
yes. There will be Ultimate Edition Plus. We had the Ultimate Edition with Miles Morales and Spider-Man 1, right? So we'll have Ultimate Spider-Man Ultimate Edition Plus with Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, and the DLC. And yeah.
and Hungry Wolf is doing it again. He's just typing the same thing again. It's like it's pronounced like that.
Right on time. Yes.
The UBS case there to ask Hungry Wolf when is God of War Egypt getting announced. Right. So Kratos will be fighting Ra and Anubis. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah, that is interesting. But anyways, moving on. Sega has sold Relic Entertainment, the makers of Company of Heroes and Age of Empires. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Microsoft is just the publisher. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, which will transition to an independent studio. So Sega also cuts 240 jobs in Europe
Europe.
across Creative Assembly, Harlot, and Sega Europe. Maybe they should have been in the layoff session. Man, never mind. We
No,
already know.
actually, what happened was they sold and then immediately cuts off some employees. That's you are seeing acquisitions, you are seeing layoffs, you are seeing closing, entire studios getting shut down. I don't know, man. It's a it's a bad year for gaming.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways. Don't Nod.
Don't nod.
It's a studio name, but yeah, Don't Nod has announced a new studio organization. They want to focus on three main pillar genres: RPG, narrative adventure, and action adventure. They're currently working on 7 games, 5 of which are in house and 2 at external developers. No layoffs planned. No layoffs
GG.
planned. See,
That's this is going to be a point in future. Hey guys, if by the way, there are no layoffs. Chill.
yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say. It's come to such a horrible state that
Horrible state.
now they have to be like no layoffs are planned at the end of the sentence. My God, man,
Oh
seriously.
my God. Yes, yes.
And Hungry Wolf has come back with their place. Like, first, we did not remake the first 3 God of War games.
Sony is on a track to remake every single PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. They will remake the remake, man, if they want to. That's how much they are focused on remaking these games. I'm not surprised if Demon Souls will release for PS6 again as completely built from scratch for PlayStation 6.
I mean, there's a meme online, like
Mhm.
this is Goku and Vegeta, and Goku will be like, Vegeta, let's fight somewhere empty. Then they show the Wikipedia page of PlayStation 5 exclusive games, and they both are fighting in that. Because as of now, I think there are only 15 PlayStation 5 exclusive games
Oh boy,
for a 4-year-old console. So it's just horrible, man. That
it's not
and
going good. It's not going good. I agree. Yeah,
and they're just like remakes, remaster, remakes,
remakes,
remaster,
remakes. Yeah,
and yeah, the
I think
UV.
it's the safest bet for them. It's the uh, easiest bet for them to make quick money. I
Yeah,
suppose maybe they'll divert. The good thing is hoping that they'll divert this for the new IPs, new sequels or something like that. If not, this is the worst thing that they're doing.
I mean, I guess sorry about that. But yeah, I guess Phil Spencer was right when he said that new AAA IPs are a big risk. So I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyways, so we'll have to restart our count once again because Embracer is mentioned again in the podcast.
Yep.
But yeah, anyways, since he says the development cycle has gone up considerably, it almost takes a decade to make a game. What is this? GTA 6? I
Yeah.
mean that
I
is.
think you forgot Nitron's
Oh yeah,
comment.
I didn't see that one. But it's like,
Yeah.
AJ bro, you and Bilal bro really are brilliant. You guys know really well who is worthy enough to become the mod slash admin of your server. Example Hungry Wolf and Akil bro. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you
Yeah.
very much.
I will say again, the best decision that I made to is bring in Abdul, and then his best decision was to bring in Bilal and Akhil. So ICG is fortunate enough to have these people who love this community, who wants the best for this community. So yeah, we
Yeah.
are very fortunate. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, and I was back then I was a non-working class citizen, so I spent a lot of my time just scouting, interacting with people, and that is how the current mod team is. So yeah, I mean, I ended up pretty much selecting everyone who's there right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn. Okay. I was that jobless. I was that
No,
jobless.
I would say I trusted him completely to do that. So
You were
he's
just
good.
you were just too busy, man. That's but anyways, it's good of you to notice. Thank you very much for noticing that. But yeah, anyways, Hungry Wolf is like that is why indies are my favorite. Yeah, I have to give it to Xbox for that because of them only I got into indies and I'm enjoying them.
You missed the UBSK comment. He said, tired of seeing old games getting remakes, better to get new IPs.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean,
Hmm.
of course, everyone wants new IPs. In fact, some IPs don't even have sequels. Like Scarlet Nexus, man, that needs a sequel. But that's But yeah, anyways, the UBSK says guess Rise of Ronin was too in development for decades. I wouldn't say decades, but
I don't know.
I,
Hmm.
I'm sure they could have taken 5 years or something, but decades a bit too much. Maybe
Yeah,
the team,
decade and then decades. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Maybe from the initial inception of the concept or thought to actual start of the pre-production, the production, and then post-production, all these things. I don't know. Maybe.
do you remember when Neo 2 was released? I don't think so because I think that was
No
the
idea.
last Team Ninja game, if I'm not wrong, maybe. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's get back to this Embracer. So, Embracer CEO Lars Wingy Fords. Wingy Fords. I shouldn't pronounce that word, please.
Lars Wingfords.
Okay, it's Wingy Fords. I'll call him Wingy Fords.
Wingfords.
But anyways, Lars. Okay, I'll just call him Lars. He told investors he believes it's too early for Embracer to start considering studio acquisitions again. What is wrong
No
with this
shit,
man?
man.
What is
Yeah.
wrong with this guy? He just sold off a bunch of studios, shut down a bunch of studios. Like it's too
Laid
early.
off a lot of people.
It's too early for us to start acquisitions again.
I
Don't
think
acquire it
I
if
think it's too early because he's still planning to lay off more studios and more people, I suppose. So that's why it's like, no, no, hold off. We need to lay off more people and then we will consider acquisition so that we can lay them off.
it's just stupid, man.
Such a bad organization, man. Very bad.
Yeah, but it is. I've been corrected. Since he was like Wulong was the last Team Ninja game. Yes, it
Right,
was.
right, right. Uh,
And Hungry was like, dude, you forgot Stranger of Paradise and Wulong. Let me tell you personally, I want to forget Stranger of Paradise. I play, I played it on extra. I tried my best to stick with it. I'm like, nope, I'm not playing this. This just sucks. So yeah, and yeah, Hungry Wolf also says something about says how much about how well those games
yeah,
were
yeah,
received.
exactly. They forgot completely. People forgot about those.
Yeah, so since after Neo 2, two other games came out very recently. I think Wulong came out in 2022 or 2023. I think it was 2023. Yeah, 2023. I might be mistaken, but yeah, it's only been 2 or 3 years, so it's not that long. It hasn't taken decades for Rise of Ronin, just 2 3 years, right? Yes, on the same topic of Embracer, Embracer has entered into an agreement to sell Gearbox to Take-Two Interactive for 460 million, which they bought for 1.3 billion.
Hmm.
Okay, talk about a bad investment. They are including the rights to Borderlands, Tiny Tina, Homeworld, Risk of Rains, Brothers in Arms, and Duke Nukem. And now we come to the worst section of the podcast, that is the layoffs.
No, before we start
Yeah,
that, I think, yeah, Tiny Tina is a well-known game, and Borderlands, of course, it's a huge for them. And Duke Nukem, oh my God, I think Take Two got stuck in what is a gold mine here. Uh, Very good deal for them. The Borderlands is such a amazing franchise. So they did a very good investment.
and also Best Brethren has kept on talking a bit too much about Risk of Rain, so I guess it's a good game. But yeah, anyways, the UBSK says I looked up and found Rise of Ronin initial development started in 2015. Initial development could
Hmm.
also include concept art, level design, assets, character designs, names for character stories. So
There are so
couldn't
many things. Yeah.
couldn't even be like starting the game or anything. It could have just been sketching and scribbling across paper and call it the start of the development. Who knows? So yeah. Anyways, moving on to the worst section. We just spoke about Gearbox being sold,
Yeah.
and
And
Gearbox
then,
apparently has laid off some employees after the acquisition by Take Two, which they just got. So great.
yeah.
They get sold off and they immediately lay off employees after they get acquired. What is wrong with this industry, man? Seriously.
Yeah.
And they go on to say this has affected PR workers, marketing, user research, and other sectors of the company. The entire company is affected, man. What do you mean only these people are affected?
Maybe not the actual developers themselves, the marketing, the PR related teams, the again the research, basically from the away from the core team, I would say that are affected. Maybe they were like, no, I can see why, because Take Two has their own PR team, has their own marketing team, has their own research team. So they were like, we have enough people to do that job. We don't want to absolve them into the existing teams. We're just going to lay them off. I can see where they're coming from, but they should have um, done them into something, to a different project or something like that. But this is wrong.
Yes, before I express my opinion, UPS cases later, guys. Enjoy, gotta go. Thank you for joining, man.
Thank
Have
you,
a good day, have a good night.
UBSK. Yeah,
Yes, have a good Sunday, have a good week ahead. I will see you next time, man. Good night, man. Take care. And Hungry Wolf says, if you ever need to diss someone, just wish them like, may all your endeavors be like Duke Nukem forever. I'll just wish
oh
them,
boy.
if I want to diss someone, I'll just say, I just hope you get acquired by Embracer.
Wait, this deserves this.
I, dude, that was supposed to happen a long time ago, man. You just decided to put it out.
Yeah. This, but yeah. Oh my God. If you want to diss them, get acquired by Embrace.
Uh,
Oh my God. This is so good. Yeah.
Anyways, we have a new member watching us tonight. It's called a Cowboy. Hey, man, thank
Oh
you for
my God.
joining the
Hey,
podcast. Thank you for joining the
hey,
podcast.
cowboy. Thank you for joining.
Very late into the podcast, but thank you for joining. And he's like, is that AJ? Yes, I am AJ.
This
Uh,
is me,
yeah,
Yeshwant.
Yesvanth, that is Yesvanth. Yes, it is. And Sanjay says, no, that is Fafnir. Okay, good one. Anyways, Nitron is like, I swear if AJ bro was the grammar teacher of my school, then I could have never ever skipped a single day of my school. I'm not going to keep you hostage in class, man. Obviously, you can skip this thing.
No, I think it would have been more interactive and the best way or the easiest way, simplest way to learn grammar, I suppose.
Right. And Cowboy is like when GTA 7. Dude, 6 is not even out. When the hell do you want 7? I don't know, man. Maybe when I don't know, maybe 40, 50. Maybe when I have grandkids.
Easy,
Who
50,
knows?
easy. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just like, oh, Ashmath, there it is. Yashwant got the drum set. So, yeah, little context for Yashwant. People are already making guesses on how long it will take for Yashwant to use the drums.
Okay, okay,
Considered
okay,
parts.
okay. There's guessing going on. Right, right.
Yes, so it took quite a long time.
Quite a
But
long
yeah,
time.
yes. But then coming back to this thing, I wanted to point out at this point in time, Take Two doesn't even need PR workers or they don't even need marketing. They don't need user research.
Agree.
All they have to
Just
say
put
is
GTA
just put GTA and it's done. You have all the people in the world there. It's done.
doing your promotions. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Titanium Media is shutting down Crop Circle Games and is laying off all of its staff. Very sad. Even though I've never heard of this studio, but yeah, still sad nonetheless. And then Smilegate Barcelona is reportedly shutting down and is laying off all of its employees.
Oh
Once
wow.
again,
Okay.
another studio I've never heard of, but they're going. Then Certain Affinity is laying off 25 people. And then lastly, Ubisoft laid off 45 employees from its publishing side.
Publishing team. Okay.
And yeah, that is the end of all of the news.
Yeah.
And Sanjay was like, yeah, at the end of that discussion, that led to the conclusion that Doraemon is behind your closet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, someday Ashwan should
Yeah.
just come in and look at random chat. Just someday, just come and see and be like, what the heck is going on here?
You don't know. There could be Doraemon, it could be part to Narnia, it could be um, anything behind these closed doors. You never know.
Natron is like Ubisoft. Laugh my ass off. I mean,
Ooh, okay.
Ubisoft. I mean, that's the way I like to say it. I mean, initially I was calling it Ubisoft, but then I remembered Uber, so I'm like Ubisoft. Yes, so that's Ubisoft. It's not Ubisoft.
Then we are done with the document for the week.
Yeah,
But yeah, I have one thing. We just went to Godzilla Kong movie. I will just say it's a dumb entertainment. You will have your money worth of um, time well spent. It's nothing like Dune or Dune what I'll never can't even compare them, not even close. Um, but yeah, the entire first half was so slow, so boring. The second part is where you see some fun coming up. Uh, yeah, it's okay. It's Godzilla being Godzilla. You're happy to see two big monsters take it all out. Yeah, go ahead and if you love Godzilla, you'll have fun time.
I
Yep.
love Godzilla. But yeah, I mean, basically what Yashanth trying to say is that Godzilla X Kong New Empire is basically a turn off your brain movie. So just turn it
Yeah,
off
yeah.
and enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
And Sanjay is like,
Don't go for the plot, don't go for the story.
don't
Just
go
go
for the
for
logic.
sheer fighting, and that's it.
Just go for the giant mutant lizard and a giant monkey.
And a monkey.
Alright,
Yep.
yeah. Sanjay says, I'm going to Godzilla X Kong tomorrow. How long is it?
It's too long. I felt it's too long.
Too
I don't know,
long.
maybe somewhere around 2 hours, I guess. So
It's
the
too
entire
long
first half was pretty bad, man. It was so bad. Um,
because of the humans, I guess.
because of the humans. Yes,
Yes,
yes. Yep.
humans. Humans always
It's
spoiling the monster movies. So yeah, too long means 2 hours. So yeah, it's some around 2 hours mark. So yeah. And yes, I skipped over Sinchipa's comment. I apologize for that. He's like, less than 3 months to Elden Ring DLC. Yes, yeah.
yes. Yep, yep.
Meanwhile, next to me is the guy who hasn't even played the base game.
Base game. Oh, bye. Ah, someday.
Yeah, someday. I mean, Dark Souls 3 has been
There we
something.
go. There we go. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Dark Souls 3 is something we planned in 2023, and
2023. Yes, yes, yes.
I mean, it's going to be
Oh my
almost
God.
a year since we started the podcast, and we still haven't played Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3. Yes, that's our Dark Souls segue that we always have to mention.
And I will state
One
it
day.
again. I will state it again. I'm still trying to see which will come first. Me buying Dark Souls trilogy, or me playing Dark
Dark
Souls
Souls 3
3 with
with me.
Yashwanth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Cowboy says 390-foot long, bro. Oh, you're saying Godzilla's height. Okay, fair enough.
How long is it? That's a good one, cowboy. That's a good one.
Yes, that's nice.
Yeah.
And they should have settled, and they should have made him taller, man. I mean, they made him all purplish, pinkish, powerish. They should have,
Pinkish. Yeah, yeah,
he should have, and if they made him leaner, more agile.
yeah.
They should have also made him a bit taller. 420 feet, 420 feet would have been the perfect height. Yes. And Adil is also here. Sorry, Adi. Sorry. Hello, Adi. Thank you for joining us at
Hey,
this
hey,
late
Adi.
hour.
Thank you for joining, man.
Is 2 hours too long for a movie? Clearly, you haven't seen any old Tamil movies and stuff like that. Those things are at least three and a
It
half hours long.
depends. It depends on the movie.
Yes, depends on the
Dune
movie.
2, I definitely wanted more. Obviously, it was such a beautiful, amazing experience in the theater. Some movies you want them to be longer. The 2 hours, the 3 hours, those are completely justified. Um, but I don't think these Marvel movies they have this algorithm set up. Everything is according to the algorithm for Marvel movies, and I don't think 2 hours is it's too bad, man, for those movies.
As far as I'm concerned, Marvel just ended after Endgame.
Endgame. I agree. I completely agree. The end game was the epiphany, the highest, greatest thing that Marvel could achieve, I suppose. After that, it's all downhill, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, Yashwant, if you want to see more from Dune 2, just go to a desert. You'll see more than two dunes.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one. Wait.
yeah,
More dunes. Yeah.
yes, more dunes. Later on, it's like, have any of you seen the movie Fall? No.
Fall. No, I heard Anatomy of a Fall, which won some Oscars. Fall. No,
No, I
I
haven't seen
don't know.
Fall. And since he possesses Final Fantasy 16 DLC trailer is amazing, are you planning to buy the DLC or expansion pass? Sorry, and yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for all of the DLCs to release so that I'll just end up buying the complete edition or whatever comes out later. I don't want to keep buying DLCs in the middle because they're all digital.
Yeah.
In fact, that's why I bought Horizon Forbidden West complete edition. It should arrive sometime soon. I don't know when, but it will arrive eventually. So yeah, when that happens, yeah. Hungry Will says Yeshwant, the end game was the end game.
True, man. I will say this. The good thing, I was so much enjoyed the end game. I am whenever I'm in a theater, right? I don't let myself carried. I always stay in my seat. If there's a best thing, I clap. I do something from my seat itself. But that scene when Captain America grabs the Thor's Mjolnir. Oh my God! I got off my chair and I was shouting, hell yeah!" I was shouting here. Then and my friend was like, "Bro, who is this? Who are you? I've never seen you get excited this much." So that's the I have the next thing I shouted was when I saw the three Spider-Mans in the No Way Home, I suppose. The Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland in the same screen. Oh man, that was so good. So yeah, the Captain America Mjolnir scene and the Spider-Man, these were big uh, moments for me in the Marvel entire Marvel movies. Man, good days, I would say. I think it's all downhill from that. And no way, Yeshwant has watched Dune. Finally found someone who has watched it. Are you kidding, man? I'm a Dune fan. I'm Denis Villeneuve fan. He is an amazing director. He is my favorite director right now. Whatever movie he makes, I'm there first day. I watched Dune. I watched Dune 2. I watched Blade Runner. I watched The Prisoners, I think. I watched Arrival. I watched every single movie that Denny makes. He's the greatest director of our generation, man. We're fortunate to be in his time. And then Hungry Wolf says Nitron Official Dune is very popular on the server. Yep. Then Adi says, no, I meant I prefer longer movies, but recently an actor herself said she doesn't watch movies. You think nowadays attention span are just getting shorter and shorter. Exactly. I think you joined a bit late.
Agree.
So we did cover about the attention span of kids these days, of adults these days. The TikTok, the Reels, the short, YouTube shorts, they completely ruined the long-term visionary way of to tell a story. Everybody wants everything to happen so fast. You start a movie, you expect something to go fast, and you're done with the movie. That's not how you want to tell a story that you're very passionate about. You can't tell everything in 1 hour or half an hour or something like that. You want 2 hours. 2 hours, 3 hours is the safest time to completely cover all the basics. You want to be invested in the characters, man. You want to be invested in the people in the movie. So you can't do that in such a short time, unless it's the scene from Up, the animated movie. Oh man, I cried, man. The first 15 minutes got me in tears.
Let me just tell. I want to add to that. That one. Uh, what do you call that? Uh, what is it called? They'll say scene, but it's I think montage. Yeah, that
Uh,
one montage about their love story.
yeah, yeah.
A much better love story than Twilight.
Correct. Any day, any
Anyway,
day.
yeah. And by the way, Natron, this is for you. I'm Lisa and Al Gabe of the server. So yeah, I've also watched Dune. So yeah. Anyways, he also asked AJ if you are comfortable. Then can you tell me why are your fingers like that? Well, that's what happens when you don't move them for 9 years. They just tend to stay in one position. And yeah, like I said, man, you can just ask me this in DM or whatever. I can just send you paragraphs of what happened. So yeah, it's not a thing about being comfortable. It's just that I'll end up wasting more time for other people. As you know, attention span is becoming less these days. So 1 hour 40 minute podcast is nah.
It's pretty long. Yeah, but we are proud to have such a live conversation with our members, and something that we are very proud and happy to do every week. It's a good thing, man. We need to have something to discuss about these games in India. Games in India are becoming gambling. When you think about online gaming, everybody thinks about these match betting applications or games that they are quoted as online gaming. What is that, man?
That's
What
the
what
government.
weird world is that we are living in? So we
Uh,
need a voice. We need a community that stays faithful, that knows what actual gaming is, and talks about the industry, brings the facts and the truth and everything, puts into perspective. So we need to keep this going.
yes,
That's why we love doing this for ourselves and to make everybody know as well.
indeed. That is just the government. Like online games. It's like Dream 11,
Oh my God!
Rummy
Don't
Circle,
even start.
or
Yeah.
Rummy Circle. And Adi, in fact, is come here to say, ये सब podcast छोड़ो आप लोग पहले ड्रीम 11 पे
Sure. Terms
nah
and
man,
conditions apply.
nah man,
uh,
I already have my dream team right here. I don't want to create another
I don't
dream
want
11.
Dream 11. Yeah, yeah.
Uh, anyways, Hungary says yes, the main actors from Twilight, I have never seen them after those movies. I mean, uh, who's that? Kristen Stewart pretty much did the same expressions in Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yep, yep.
She has the
No,
same.
I would say they have grown out of that.
Yeah,
Christian Stewart and what's this guy, the Batman?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yes. So these people are way more talented than who they were for Twilight. They are incredible actors right now. I would say, just give a shot. There was one movie with Christian Stewart. I think it was something of a stylist for some a person. So that brought out her talent, man. And Robert Pattinson with. Did you see the Lighthouse with William Defoe? That killed, man. He killed in that movie. And he Robert Pattinson is also the main lead in Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17, which was delayed to next year. So Bong Joon-ho is the director for the Snowpiercer, the Parasite. He is an incredible director. So Robert Pattinson and this the lady Kristen. Yeah,
Stewart.
they have come a long way, man. They have come a long way. They deserve your attention, I would say, these days.
I mean, I feel like the only movie I've seen after Twilight, which has Robert Pattinson in it, is Tenet, and that was an awesome movie.
That was an awesome movie. Yes.
Yes. Anyways, since it was like government promoting that gambling sites like Dream 11 are being are called as game is quite pitiful to read or watch.
I agree. I agree. Yep. Yep.
And by the
It's
way, called
very bad.
Agreeable says the name of that movie is called Personal Shopper.
Here we go. Hungry Wolf to say, cut to the rescue. Personal shopper. Yep.
And yes, Adi says Robert Pattinson proved me wrong in every way. I'm proud to say this. Robert Pattinson's Good Time is
Yep. Yep.
also a very underrated movie. And Hungry Wolf, I just want to say something. Maybe I'll also ask Yashwant. Yashwant, what do vampires turn into as per lore? Like, just lore.
What do you mean vampires turn into?
Like, in general, when you talk about vampires, they have an alternate form they turn into, right?
Bats.
Yes. So Robert Pattinson was a vampire. What did he turn into?
Batman. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Here we go. That's a very good one. That's a very good
Yes.
one. He was a
That
vampire. He turned into a Batman. That's a very good
that
one.
is a natural evolution, but I will never accept him.
Evolution.
I will never accept him as Batman, though.
You haven't seriously you haven't seen the Batman movie?
I have, but I will not accept him as Batman.
I liked it, man. I really liked Matt Reeves reached
I,
a gold mine with the Batman.
I mean, I accept the evolution, but I don't accept the Batman.
I
Yeah,
liked him actually.
yes. But then again, it's a crazy world, man. Where they're like, the next James Bond is going to be Idris Elba. I mean, eh,
It's no. I think Paul, this guy, mm, the speedster from the Avengers movie, the Wong,
Paul Rudd, Ant
not
Man,
Paul Rudd. No. Speedster, bro, the fast running guy, the WandaVision's brother in the Avengers Days of
uh,
Ultron, or what is that?
Aaron Taylor, Paul, or
Aaron
what?
Taylor Johnson.
Alan
Yeah.
Taylor Johnson.
That
Okay.
guy, there recently there were rumors that he was offered the Batman, the James Bond role, but I don't know. It was a rumor, and then it came out that no, he wasn't. So let's see what happens.
You played as Quicksilver and as a very broody guy in Godzilla's first movie, man.
Godzilla, yes. They were in Godzilla. Bryan Cranston was in that Godzilla movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, Embracer Group is in the chat. Good one, AJ. Thank you very much. I hope you're not here to buy us. We are not for sale. Please do not lay off our podcast. It's very important to us. And for those of you who don't get context, Varsha has named herself as Embracer Group in our server.
Oh, okay. Hey, Varsha. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining with us.
Um, Adi says Bale always for me, but cannot not deny Roberts' performance in 2022 as badminton. I agree. Yeah, Bale. I think Jake Gyllenhaal actually tried very hard to be the Batman for the Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, and then he didn't get it. And Christopher Nolan himself personally made a call and then said like, "Hey man, sorry, you didn't get the role." And still till I think after that he became more focused and he turned that disappointment or rage, whatever it is, to benefit him. So he became a better actor. That's what he said after the after that role he didn't get. So yeah, and he said that it's an honor to wear the cape of Batman. Don't know if he'll be given the offer, but he said that he'll be honored to play the Batman.
Well, Sanjay is going to sleep, so good night, Sanjay. Sleep well. Hope you have a good Sunday and I hope you have a good week ahead, man.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you for joining us. Good night. So, yeah, and Angry Wolf says Idris Elba as Stringer Bell and Idris Elba's Luther shows Idris Elba can do anything.
In anything.
Do you guys
That
know
guy
that?
is.
Do you guys know that Idris Elba can sing? He can rap. In fact, he made a song for GT7. It's called Vroom.
Room. Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, he just rapped in that. I was just blown away. I'm like, dude, Idris Elba for
Rapping.
that's
Yeah.
nice. And yeah, and Adi says Aaron Taylor Johnson is doing the Goofy a Craven Hunter movie. YouTube
Ah,
production, but
Craven the Hunter. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Not sure how it's going to be, but I hope it's not going to be as Madame Web, please. So,
Sydney's Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney,
Mm.
yes. I really hope it doesn't go the direction that it went with the Madame Web, but yeah, I'm excited. Craven the Hunter is a very good character. There's a lot of potential, keeping it realistic, I suppose. Let's see how it goes.
Yes, and Varsha says Jake was fun as Mysterio. Yeah, he did his part very, very
Ah,
well.
yes, yes, it was very good. Yeah, I agree.
It was very, very good, in fact. Especially when he reveals to the world that
Yeah, yeah, that he was
Peter
the,
Parker was Spider-Man. And he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
He got the final laugh.
yes. Did he laugh though? I think he died.
But yeah,
Yeah. And Adi is like, yeah, a song for the GT movie. It's actually a good upbeat song for racing games. Let me tell you something interesting. I turned off all the music when I play GT7. I haven't heard that song or even the main theme song in the game. I just turn on Spotify when I grind in GT7. And even in that playlist, that
uh,
gay song is not there, man. I only watched it in the start when they were promoting the game. And even then, I would not have watched it. But then I saw in the title that Idris Elba was incredible. Like, Idris Elba is there? Then I listened to him rap. And like, this is nice. And then I turned it off and never listened to it again.
turn it off. You were like, this is nice. Anyways,
Yes.
you moved on.
Yeah, it just reminds me of Jeremy Clarkson when he's like, oh no. Anyways,
Anyways, yes, yes, yeah.
yeah. Angry is like, did you guys watch Bullet Train? Because Aaron Taylor Johnson is quite born like that. Ah, you think we Bullet Train? Yeah, of course I watched that. He was
Bullet Train.
awesome.
Yes, yes,
He was
yes. It was
awesome in
very
that.
good. Yep. Tangerine and what was the other name in that?
I don't know.
Their character's name was one guy's character name was Tangerine and the other guy's was I don't remember, but yes, that was he looked very good in that. Yeah.
It was wrote perfectly. Guys, Natron was like, okay, bye guys, take care, good night. Good night, Natron. Thank you for joining the podcast, man. Take care. See you next week. Yeah. Uh, I mean, thanks to Angry for reminding me of that. I watched Bullet Train with my dad. It
Uh,
was really nice. I mean,
it was a fun movie. Yeah.
Brad Pitt was just chilling and he's like, why am I in this mess?
Yeah, yeah.
And Aaron Taylor John's like, listen, man, you're not escaping from me. Now, these are like Jake Gyllenhaal is one of the most underrated actors of a generation, in my opinion. That's true, man. He's
He's a
very
very
underrated.
talented actor. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he even jumped off a helicopter with Bear Grylls. So, yeah, he's pretty awesome. But yeah, okay. So, we went from layoffs to now talking about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, yeah. I think we need to have an open segment right after our podcast, like whatever we want to talk, just like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Let's see how long it goes. But I think this makes more interactive because we are not just sticking to gaming, we are sticking to movies, which is more easy to consume entertainment rather than games where you have to do something. So mostly everybody will see movies and series. So yeah,
You know
it's
what?
good to have some lively chat.
So, you're saying movies are easier to consume than games. But do you know what's easier to consume than movies?
Food. Air, water. Go ahead. Burn
Pop
me.
popcorn.
Right.
And Hungry Wolf, as usual, is there to tell us it's lemon. You forgot the word lemon.
Lemon. Yes, yes. Tangerine and
And
lemon.
lemon.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
And versus like I need to watch Bullet Train. Then I thought it would be okay, okay. It'll not be okay, okay. It'll be like okay,
Okay.
okay.
It was fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And I did watch Speed. I loved it. Speed was for a childhood movie. Oh my god.
It was amazing movie. Yeah, I actually watched it 5 years ago, I guess. But oh my God, what a great movie, man. Keanu Reeves and
I,
what's that lady?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock's. Actually, I think Sandra Bullock or somebody. It was either Keanu Reeves or Sandra Bullock. They said the other had crush on the other. I don't know who it was, but maybe Keanu Reeves had crush on Sandra Bullock. But yeah, it was at that when they were making that movie. It was so I don't know what to say when you work with your crush. It was like that during the entire production. So fun moment, I suppose.
You get crushed when you work with your crush. But yeah, anyways. Adi says, why is the title on my YouTube written as April Essential Christmas? Well, that is my error. I accidentally pressed S instead of A.
Eh,
Uh,
Varsha says nice chemistry between Sandra. Exactly what I was telling. So I think that's the reason. Somebody was in crush with somebody, so and the chemistry worked out during the movie. Yeah.
Adi says, Sandra Bullock, one of my favorite people. I don't know why, man. I don't say Bullock, I say Bullock.
You cannot. Every time
I just,
you're pronouncing it. I know. I
Indian
can see. I
accent,
can.
Bullock,
Malak.
Bullock.
Sandra also did Gravity, which was awesome. Yeah, yeah. She is an amazing actress, man. Yeah.
Finally, Agriwolf got a chance to take a jab at me. He's like, in the survey, AJ makes the highest amount of spelling and grammatical errors at Adi, hence the incorrect title.
First time AJ got caught.
Well, actually, no, this is the 14th time this year. I'm
What is that?
slipping, man.
Oh, he's keeping count. Nice.
Yeah, I want to keep count. I want to see how much I'm slipping. The age is catching up to me.
Catching up.
Yeah. But that is 14 as opposed to the hundreds of typos I correct every day. So
Yeah,
I think it's
they're
because
forgived. Yeah, you have some
uh,
leeway
leeway,
to do.
leeway. Of course, I have some leeway. But yes, what this will never leave my mind, man. It's not Sandra Bullock. It's Sandra Bullock.
Malak. Oh
But
boy.
yeah,
I think yeah.
just
Good, good, good
feel just
podcast.
nostalgia, man. Because back then, I was what, maybe 7 or 8 years old or something, and I was in Dubai with my family, and back then they used to have these cassette rent shops. You go there, you pay a fixed amount per month, and you are allowed to take one or two movies home to watch for the week. I have to return it. So back then I used
Blockbuster, basically.
like Blockbuster, but yeah, they used to have these rental movie stores. So what happened is that me and my sister we ended up watching the same movies again and again and again and again.
That's what everybody does. Yeah.
Yeah, so in that list we had like I was a huge Jackie Chan fan, and of course from childhood a huge car enthusiast. So I used to watch Thunderbolt. That movie is the same age as me now. So I used to watch Jackie Chan's Thunderbolt, and then there was another awesome movie called Cool Runnings. It's about how Jamaican sprinters decide to become bobsledders in the Olympics.
Uh,
So that is there, and then we watched Mighty Joe Young, basically the King Kong before King Kong,
King Kong. Okay.
and then Speed, of course. I mean, the theme music, dun, 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 that's just stuck in my head, man. So Speed, and yeah, I mean, at one point in time, even the owner of the shop was like, "You buy these same movies, why don't you just buy it and keep them?"
Buy it. Yeah.
And my father's like, "Okay, how much is it?" And he's like, "You give 10 dirhams per movie." And my dad is like, "The monthly rent itself is 30. I'll just buy them again and again. I'm not going to buy them at full amount." Yeah.
Varsha says AJ corrects everyone on the server. He doesn't discriminate. No basis. That's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
There
No
is no
discrimination.
discrimination on correcting grammars.
Yes. Males
Grammar.
and females are equal.
Yeah.
Gender equality in grammar correction.
Correction. Yeah.
And Adi is like, oh my god, Cool Runnings, what a fun movie, bobsleds. Yeah, man, it's an awesome movie. You should definitely watch that. I
Yeah.
recommend you watch it, Yashwant. Please do so.
What's the movie name?
Cool Runnings.
Whole Runnings. Okay. Yeah.
It's a
I'll
kind of an
stream it.
old movie, but definitely it's fun. And what's just like Adi, there was another intense space movie. I don't recall the name. Jake was one of the actors. It's about some space creature that kills everyone on the space station. Yeah, it's called Life. And Hungry Wolf also says so. It's
Yes.
Life.
Life. Yeah.
The
I
climax is
heard it was not success from what I remember. It was meant to be some horror, something like to replicate the Alien franchise, the Alien genre, but it didn't reach that standard. Yeah, I remember it was not a successful movie.
I mean, yeah, it flew under the radar, but I must say
Yeah,
that the
yeah.
entire story and everything was very gripping. I watched it till the very end.
Oh,
But,
okay.
and
It's a good watch.
I mean, yeah, if you're just going to
Okay.
watch it once, just watch it. I mean, the climax will just blow you away. You'll just be shocked. So,
Okay.
definitely watch
That's
that.
good. Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
Life.
I'm doing
So,
that tomorrow. Yeah,
yeah, so watch Cool Runnings and watch Life.
watch live. Yep.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Okay. So now we have recommendations for Yashant to watch movies for the weekend. But yeah, I guess that wraps up this week's podcast. And
Yeah.
we went a long time, man, crossed 2 hour mark. So yeah, that's
2 hour
good.
mark. Wow. Thank you, chat. Thank you once again. We are doing this for again for ourselves. We like it, and we are doing for everybody. And thank you for keeping the chat so live. It what do you say? It gives us more energy to do this every single week. We are looking forward to this podcast every week. I can't wait to come back for the next podcast. So thank you very much for keeping it live.
Yeah, I just want to point out one thing. Before I started the podcast, I asked Yashantan how he was, and he was like, I'm tired, man. Look
I,
at him now.
I'm not now. I'm not now.
Yeah,
I
look at him
agree.
now.
I actually watched the Kong movie. I went to to play some bowling and everything, and then I came back. I had to drive, and I was a bit tired. But after 15 minutes of the podcast, I was like, nope, I have 1 more hour to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Always time for the podcast.
Well, add another movie to your list. Hungry Will says, ignore all that. Watch the thing. Is
I
it
did
the is it
the
the
thing.
raw?
Yeah.
Is it that Rocky guy from Fantastic Four?
No. It's a shape shifting thing. I watched it very long ago when I was like maybe 13 years or 14 years old. But yeah, it's this guy, man. The hero is Guardians of the Galaxy, Peter Quill's father, the Ego planet,
Ah,
the character who plays the Ego character. So that guy, I think that's the hero in that. So the thing is basically it's a thing that shape shifts.
interesting. I forgot his name. Damn.
Me neither. Yeah, I
And
forgot.
I watched the entirety of Monarch Legacy of Monsters. I forgot his name. And Varsha asked, was it a John Carpenter film? And meanwhile,
John.
Adi says Jake Gyllenhaal's movies aren't critical successes because I think he challenges himself to very different roles with each movie. Yeah, I've got to admit
Yeah.
to that. And yes,
There was one Jake Gyllenhaal movie I liked very much. It's a time loop movie where he sits in a train, um, and that train always crashes, and his job is to stop the crash.
uh,
Um, so I wait to make the crash happen or to stop the crash, but he is a soldier and he is part of this. So I like that movie. You guys should watch it. Maybe Hungry Wolf is the
Source
other name.
code,
Source
source
Code.
code.
Yes, yes, Source Code. That was a very good movie. Yeah,
Even Adi says it. Source code.
Source Code. Yeah, yeah.
And Adi says, great taste you have, AJ. Thank you very much. Um, yes, I have a bit of a sweet tooth. So, yeah, I have great taste.
I'm actually people who are here. I enjoy movies a lot. I'm the go-to guy in my university when I was in my VIT college. Everybody used to come to me for having movies. I used to
He's,
have
he,
two 4 TB hard disks. So my hard disk would never be with me. It was always with somebody else copying the movies that I had. So yeah,
yes,
mostly I watched 99% of the movies that you might say. I'm a fan, man. I'm a huge, huge movie fan. I watch movies and series all time. That's what an IT employee does. Movies and games, I suppose, these days.
yes, Yashan doing a good job keeping people off the streets, away from shady dealers, because he decided to become the shady movie dealer in his college.
Not shady. Everybody, even faculties used to ask me, Ishwan, can you give your address? Can to copy some movies?
Well, Varsha says, I didn't see the old one, the one that released in 2011. Which movie is
Mm.
that? By John Carpenter? I don't know. Adi is like,
Kurt Russell. You forgot. We remember
eh,
his name. Kurt
okay.
Russell.
He remembers the name. I don't remember the name, but yeah, Kurt Russell. Thank you very much. Adi is like, check the hard drives. Check it now. Uh,
I have them. I have them one here behind my hard disk. It's in its own universe. I don't know where I hid it. I have to find it. But one is plugged to our TV. Whenever my internet goes down, I pin up some series or movies that I had. The first thing that comes to my mind is the X-Files. Jake Mulder and the other lady character. I think the truth is out there. Whenever there is an internet connection issue, I spin up one new episode of the X Files and I watch it. It's fun. It's fun these days.
yes. So when the internet goes out, your first thought is the truth is out there. For
The truth
why?
is out there.
For why the internet went out? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
felt very bad when the Fireflies ended. I mean, I wanted it to continue. It was such a beautiful show, man, the Fireflies.
I never seen it. But yeah, Adi says, great conversations with the both of you. Good podcast. Thank you very much, man. We enjoy
Thank you,
doing
Adi.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
And Angry Will says, my favorite Jake Gyllenhaal pronounced Yeelan Hall is
Elin
Nightcrawler.
Hall in like yeah I saw in one what do you say call late night show. I think he did pronounce his pronunciation what it's actually called. He said Elin Hall. He pronounced it. He even had that slang. So Elin Hall. He said it so cute. Yeah.
Maybe I should go on those talk shows and invite Sandra Bullock.
Like
And
uh,
Hungry Will says, watch the 1982 version, Varsha. That movie is awesome. And Varsha is like, Nightcrawler is fun. I like his sidekicks movie called Heavy Metal. It's a nice movie about going deaf. There's a movie about going deaf. All you have
oh,
to
right. This I see. Heavy metal. This guy, man.
Sound of Metal.
Pakistani Sound of Metal. Exactly.
Riz Ahmed.
Riz Ahmad. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, I watched that movie. I loved it. I think it even won the best sound for Oscar, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, definitely watch it. It's an amazing movie, man.
That's very ironic, man.
Yeah, because no, we are actually literally put in the seats of how a person goes through having the complete the range for hearing everything, and then goes through the pain, goes through the ignorance that okay, it's not happening to me, denial, sorry, and then he accepts it at one point. So yeah, Riz Ahmed he nailed it. It got the best sound award for the Oscar for the sound, and yeah, it's an amazing one. Yeah.
Yes. I also liked him as what is it called? I forgot the name of him. But he was the enemy symbiote in Venom. I liked him as that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Maitra is like you guys should definitely see Four Lions of Riz Ahmed. Oh, dude, what a fun movie! Dark humor before the cancel culture came to birth. Oh, look, Psychor is here. Hey, man, thanks for joining the podcast. Like AJ
Hey, hey,
joined GTA, bruv.
Saikar.
Just calm is also here. GTA pe aao. Okay. Wow, man, you guys actually came into the podcast
Waiting,
to tell me to
waiting
pay.
the podcast to ask you to join the GTA.
Wow. I admit it, I admire your dedication and enthusiasm.
Your fans waiting for you.
Yes, I just want to say, please bother Bilal. Eh, what the heck happened to everyone else? They're just enjoying Saturday night. Are they touching grass? You guys have to rate the podcast to ask me of all people to join.
Oh, wow.
Maybe tomorrow, man. Maybe tomorrow. I'll be free tomorrow. And Angry Wolf was like Beethoven was deaf. Yeah, I know that he was deaf.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe
He went
he.
deaf. Not deaf. I think he went deaf.
I think he was the first guy to listen to the sound of metal, perhaps.
Wait a second.
Psycho is like,
Yes.
uh, bruv, we miss you, AJ. Join ASAP. Dude, I'm on live on the podcast on YouTube, man. How can I
No,
turn on my
I think
faces?
we had a very good podcast, and we need to have these informal conversations at the end of the podcast. So every week we'll try to have some good discussions, what's happening currently in the movie world, the series world as well. So it's good that we're catching up, sharing our interest, and the culture needs to stay alive. The movie culture, the sharing, the enthusiasm. We don't want to be in our phones texting here and there. Having this conversation is more feels good. So we can't
Mm,
have face to face. So this is what we can have the best.
yes. Can't have face to face, but at least you can see our faces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they look good looking faces.
These people are here for a very long time, 41 podcasts, so 41 weeks. So they like us for who we are.
Hopefully, who
Yeah.
knows? But yeah. And Psycho is like, stream this on the podcast, huh? Dude. My brother took my PS5 away, man. I can't, I can't, I can't play it, unfortunately. By the way, Yesvanth, read the latest comment. It's for you.
Yeshwant bro, hello. This is Yeshwant, owner of JCB. Jeshwant Console. What's the full form of JCB? But okay. Hey, hello Jeshwant. Thank you for joining.
And Adi's like, live page shuru ho jao heist. Unfortunately, I
We
can't do
have
that.
finishers 29. Come on, man. Your people are raiding the live. Before
No,
Iyer says, Varsha Iyer says, Yeshwant, tell us about your experience about mechanical keyboards. Trust me, it took me a while to get hang of everything. Who thought it would be so complicated, right? Thank you. Again, I would say, Varsha, she is the one who actually gave me complete information on what I never knew that there's a world dedicated, there's a people dedicated to basically how their entire life revolve around these mechanical keyboards. There is so much customization, there's so much information just to think that this is my current keyboard. I think if I flip, my keys will fall off. That's how bad it is right now. I need to change it immediately. But yes, she made this so easy for me. I'm very close to buying the keyboard, so I hope I get to chat with the person who started the website and then see talk about the return policy. That's the only thing I'm afraid. What if I don't like the mechanical keyboard? That's my only afraid for now. But yeah, I think it's a good decision, I suppose, to move to mechanical keyboard. But yeah, I would say it's incredibly tiresome. There is so much information in mechanical keyboards that yeah, I'm surprised. There's so much to know. Uh, but yeah, there's blue keyboards, there's red keyboards, there's brown keyboard, brown keys. Sorry, the keys. So there is too much, I'll say.
Well, Yashwant, I just have one question for you.
Mhm.
How did you feel when Embracer Group decided to tell you about mechanical keyboards?
Embracer Group mechanical keyboard. I don't get it.
What's his name on the servers? Embracer, man.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, ask the question again. Sorry.
The question is, how did you feel when Embracer Group decided to tell you about mechanical keyboards?
Yeah, as I said, I never knew that there is this much to mechanical keyboard. I was
Ah, you can stop right there. The joke flew over your head. Never mind.
okay. Yeah, sometimes I'm sorry.
Psycho is like both of you joined. Bro, I already told you my PS5 is taken away by my brother. I can't play it. So yeah, I only have my Xbox with me. I can't do it. And Yashwant is obviously not going to join after this podcast is over. He's just going to go to his bed and be like,
I'm going straight to bed. 12 a.m. is my limit. I can't go. I have my inner clock set. Every day I sleep. I try to
yes,
sleep before 12.
his biological clock is now beeping very hard inside him.
I'm trying to control my yawning. So yes.
Yes, Varsha says, you're welcome, happy to help. She's happy to help you. And Varsha's like, but when you DM someone, Embracer keyboard doesn't show up as the name Dodo. Oh,
Yeah, the
wow.
DM. Yeah, that's why I got confused. What do you mean by Embracer group? So yeah.
I didn't know that you DM'd him, but I just got called as
Huh.
an an extinct bird on live. Wow.
Right. Ah, I think so, yes. We are off the topic. We are not talking about exactly anything, and we still have people here. Thank you. This means a lot. We will keep it consistent. We will keep everything, the podcast to gaming, and then when it is close to an end or when it is end after the end, we'll have something non-relevant to gaming, and then we'll just have these fun conversations. Once again, thank you very much for everybody for joining. Abdul, do your thing.
Do my thing. You read the latest comment. It's for you.
Okay. There is an app that you can use to make your own PCB for Mac keyboard. Worth learning for the extra DIY, do it yourself. Yes. Varsha did let me know about this. I need to, I mean, I don't want to get into that level of customization as of now. I'm just entering into the mechanical keyboard world, and once I need the transition to be easy for me. So once I get into that environment, I think it's something like a 60 hertz refresh or 120 hertz refresh. Once you experience that, you can never go back. I'm scared about that as well. So I see. I'll enter this and I'll see how it goes. Obviously, if I like it, I'll do the customization and I'll do everything. Build your own keyboard is the best thing. I think it deserves that because um, from 8 a.m. to 3 or 4 p.m. of my days, I mean, I generally work from 10 to 4. So I don't want to say that if in case my Intel is watching my YouTube. So from 8 to 4 is we spend most of our work in front of the keyboard. So it's good to have the best thing that you're interacting with most of your day. It's worth that time. So yes, initially I'll see how it goes and then I'll do the customization.
Yeah, Psycho says it's a fun side hobby. Take your time, bud.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what? Be right back. I'll just send a mail to Intel.
I am okay. Yeah, I am working from 8 to 4. Yes, here it is.
No, I'll send it with the timestamp when you told what work times you're actually working.
It's Intel is a huge organization, man. It gives you the freedom to work from whatever time you want, as long
Yeah.
as you get the job done. So I'm I'm pretty happy with my work-life balance. It's just that my personal life has so much going here and there, so I'm not finding enough time to play games. But yeah, Intel has very good work-life balance.
I feel you, bro. Uh, I mean, my work timings are also very, very, very flexible. At the same time, when I work, I don't play. So yeah,
You don't play.
all
Yes.
work and no play makes AJ a dull boy. Well,
Uh,
dull old man, but
the
I,
Shining.
I don't become. I'm not dull, but yeah, I will do it. But anyways, yeah, I think it's time to wrap it up. So thank you all for joining us. It's been great to have such an engaging conversation with all of you guys. So it's time to say thank you and good night to every single person who has joined here. So thank you and good night to Psycho. Thank you to Varsha. Thank you to. Okay, my chat is stuck. I can't scroll up. So yeah, Yashwant
No
from.
worries. Finisher 29, Just Kami TM, Adi, Hungry Wolf. Um, mm, 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 mm. Who else? Sanjay,
We already said
um,
good night. He left.
Nitron,
Nitron. He also left.
Sinseeper,
Yes. Good night, Sinsipa. Thank you.
Cowboy.
Yes. Good night, cowboy.
Uh, who else? DUBSK.
He left also. So good night to him.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Right then. So thanks, guys. It was great. And good night. So Hungry Wolf says the longest episode, but all of you were patient enough to stay here till the end. So we are grateful for that. And as always, like, subscribe, and keep watching more of our videos. We don't know when we'll ever reach that 4,000 hour mark.
We want to be monetized, but we'll get there.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not in it for the money. I'm just in it there
Yep.
to be recognized more. So more people will come and just talk, and we won't even end up doing the news anymore. So yeah, that will be one aim. And hopefully, maybe if we reach 4,000, Yashwant might finally play Dark Souls with me. Oh my god, I am so desperate for that. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. It's good night. It's been and versus like someday 3 hour podcast that will require everyone's attention span to be quite high. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, anyways, thanks a lot, guys. This means a lot to us. So as always, have a good night, have a good Sunday, have a good week ahead, and we will see you all next week on Saturday. Take care. Good night. This is Abdul and Yashwant signing off.
Take care, all.